Well, the question is, when is it going to feel like November? And for that answer, hopefully,
January.
The answer. Rachel Briers.
Right, I know. We're all waiting on it.
I know. You're thinking about Thanksgiving in a few weeks. You want to bring out those festivities and think, oh, let's sit outside. But then you're like, oh, it's still 80.
It's still warm. It's still humid. I know. We want it to cool down. We're going to have a few small cool downs over the next week or so, but we're still waiting for that good cold front that'll eventually roll on in. And we're watching for that, but right now all we have penciled in are a couple of cool fronts that will help to drop temperatures, but it's not going to make things feel cold by any means. Our first cool front rolls in midweek of next week, and then it looks like we could have another cool front make its way in as we head into the first half of the following week. So a couple of different things we will be watching. Right now outside, we started off this morning, lots of fog. That has since broken apart and lifted. Now we are left with partly sunny skies here in Houston. Temperature 72 degrees. That dew point, it is far up though. It's 68 degrees. It feels sticky outside. And then down in Galveston, a very pretty picture, a lot more sun. Temperature coming in at about 77 degrees with a northerly breeze of only 10 miles per hour. Let's break down your day though, because overall it will be a nice one. Partly sunny skies throughout the next few hours, and then we should start to see more sun heading into the afternoon. And that extra bit of sunshine should allow our temperatures to heat back up into the 80s. 81 degrees by around 2 p.m. By about 4 p.m. we should be up into the low to mid 80s. And then later tonight we'll see those temperatures again fall back down into the 60s. But pretty much to start off your week, it's going to be a bit warm. It is going to be a bit muggy. So just kind of get ready for that stickiness as we head throughout the day. Here's a look at those highs, though, across the board. 83 in Navasota, 84 in Morton, and looking at 84 degrees over in Humble. So a lot of this has to do, though, with how much moisture is in the air. Obviously, the more moisture, the more sticky it is going to feel to us. Overall today, it is sticky. It's not terrible, though. And now as we head into the day tomorrow, we're actually anticipating more dry air to move on in. And then on Wednesday, we start to see some tropical moisture making its way towards southeast Texas. But then a cool front starts to move in, and that wind should help to shift out all of that moisture back on off to the east, making things feel a bit more comfortable for the second half of this week. So let's take a closer look at our muggy meter to show you how comfortable you're going to feel if you are going to be outside. Today, as well as going into Wednesday, going to be pretty sticky, but heading into Tuesday, slightly drier air moves in, a tad more comfortable. And then once the front rolls in on Wednesday, we're going to see our dew points drop. So it is going to feel very dry outside. And also with the dew point drop, that will allow our temperatures to fall even more, especially into the morning hours. So it does look like we could be dealing with some much cooler temperatures to start off your days as we head into the second half of this week. Quick look out of the tropics. Pretty much Rafael is no more, just an area of tropical moisture at this point. But we are going to watch the Caribbean. There's a 40% chance we could see something develop in that region as we head into the next 7 days. So still watching the tropics, unfortunately. We do have, the Atlantic hurricane season going until the end of this month. Back here at home, though, pretty much just watching a pretty peaceful week here. It will be nice, that little bit of a cool down by the end of the week. And then we see that moisture return as we head into next weekend.
Such a great story.
Happy Veterans Day to all of our veterans, especially, there's so many who work here at ABC13 as well.
Yes, and thank you all for watching us. Eyewitness News at 11 continues on our 24/7 stream. Happy Veterans Day.